Continue from the previous lesson or open the file roadoutline03.max. Make sure you have selected the Road Outline 02 shape. If it's already selected, don't worry about it. If not, click on it. If you get the wrong object, click again in the exact same place, and 3ds Max will cycle through the objects underneath the cursor. Click until you have Road Outline 2 selected. Now we want to turn these 2D shapes into closed spline shapes that represent the outline of the road edge outline. We're going to learn about sub-object editing. With the object selected on the Command panel, click the Modify tab to access the Modify panel. In the Modify panel, you'll see something called the Modifier Stack View. In 3ds Max, shapes are made up of 3 sub-object levels: the vertex, segment, and spline. We are going to be working at the spline sub-object level. In order to access that level, we need to expand the line option by clicking the plus on the left-hand side of the stack view. You can see the 3 components here. We want to highlight the spline level. Now we can't do anything yet until we select the spline. This tells 3ds Max which spline shape we want to work on. Right now we have 2 shapes that we're going to edit. Each is made up of 1 spline. If we go ahead and click on the Road Outline shape, you'll see that it highlights in red. That is the 1 spline that makes up this shape. Push or scroll your panel up. You can do this by placing your cursor in an empty space and clicking and dragging your mouse up until you get to the outline option. Go ahead and check the center option if it's not already checked. We will enter a numeric value. Notice we're not going to click the outline button. We're going to use a predetermined outline distance. Click in the numeric type in, and we'll enter a value of 40 feet. So type in 40 and press enter. Now we have a new shape that's a closed spline that goes out 20 feet on either side of the original center line. This is our final shape for Road Outline 02. Once you have already edited at the sub-object level, before you do anything else in the scene, you need to exit the sub-object level. This is accomplished by clicking on the top level of the modifier stack. In this case, click the word Line, and you'll notice the spline level is no longer highlighted, and the spline icon is no longer visible. You'll also notice that the top level in the modifier stack will change to gray. We will now select the second shape. You should have Road Outline 01 selected. If you get Centerline 01, just click again until you get Outline 01 shape. We're going to go through the same process. In the Modify panel, expand the stack view by clicking the plus. Click on the Spline subobject. In the viewport, click on the spline shape for the road outline. This will select the spline subobject. In the Modify panel, click in the Outline type-in and type in 60 and press Enter. We will make this road a little wider. We don't need the foot mark, but it won't hurt if you put it in. We now have the closed spline for Road Outline 01. This is set to 30 feet on either side of the center line. Go ahead and exit the subobject level. Click on Line, make sure it turns gray, and the spline level icon disappears. Press Ctrl S to save the file. so that we have the latest edits updated on our hard drive.